Hi, welcome to our workshop, The Essential Guide to SMART Calls. I'm Angela Wilson and I'll be presenting your workshop. How many times have you said you wanted to accomplish something and you set goals only to find that you can't follow through on them for various reasons? Usually we don't set goals in a way that are achievable and we end up not meeting them and giving up and being resigned to the idea that we won't ever meet our goals. The problem is not with you, but with how our goals are written out. There is a way to create goals in a way that you're more likely to achieve them. A SMART goal is defined by its 5 key aspects or elements. Without all aspects, you might be goal setting, but not effectively creating a plan for success. Let's take a closer look at the 5 elements of SMART goals. They are specific. Specific goals have a desired outcome that is clearly understood. No matter what it is, the goal should be clearly articulated so that you're clear on the objective. Define what will be accomplished and the actions to be taken to accomplish it. Measurable. There are numbers used with the goal. You need to have a quantifiable objective so that you can track progress. Define what data will be used to measure the goal and set a method for collection. Goals need to be realistic in order to maintain the enthusiasm to achieve them. Setting lofty goals is good, but you may want to break them down into smaller bite-sized chunks. If the goal is doable, you may need to first ramp up resources to give yourself a shot at success. Ramping up resources would likely be its own SMART goal. Goals should be aligned with your vision. Don't set goals just as an exercise for something to do. One way to determine if the goal is relevant is to define the key benefit to you in your life. Goals should have a deadline. A goal without a deadline doesn't do much. How can you identify success or failure? This is why SMART goals set a final date. This doesn't mean that all the work is done, but it means that you can evaluate the success of the endeavor and set new goals. There are a lot of benefits to setting SMART goals, which is why you should add them to your toolbox. First, a SMART goal helps to give an objective. In doing this, you're able to identify strengths and weaknesses. Second, a SMART goal provides motivation to succeed. When you know where the goal line is, you'll want to work to meet it or exceed it. Third, a good SMART goal, while attainable, will also be challenging and force you out of your comfort zone. Ultimately, the SMART goal is a useful tool to remain focused in attaining a goal. As with anything, there's a negative side to SMART goals that you need to consider. By focusing on the SMART goal, you may overlook other areas of your life that need attention. The focus on the goal could overshadow them and leave other things undone. In addition to that, the SMART goal can put a lot of pressure on people to succeed. You don't want to set goals that you can't achieve. It's important to manage your expectations and keep goals attainable to avoid burnout. An example of a SMART goal includes a personal goal. For example, I'm going to get in shape. Specific, I'm going to get at least 30 minutes of exercise 3 days a week and cut my caloric intake by 25%. Measurable, my goal is to lose 15 pounds within the next 3 months. Achievable, I already have a rowing machine and can afford to buy fresh, nutritious food for myself and my family. Relevant, I want to live a healthier lifestyle so I feel better physically and mentally in my daily life. Time bound, I will go to the grocery store tomorrow after work and buy healthy food for the week. I will use my rowing machine for 30 minutes before cooking. I will use the rower 3 times a week. What's the use of having a goal if you're not going to follow through with it? Once you have the goals, there are a few things you can do to ensure you stay on track and achieve them. Take the time to write down your goals and put them somewhere that you can see them. Post a note next to your computer screen with goals. Writing goals down brings them to life and makes them real. It's also a good reminder of what you're working on. Sharing goals sets a tone of accountability. Share goals with your partner, your friends, or a mentor. A shared goal is a goal that comes with a commitment to work hard to achieve the goal. Make sure that you share goals with supportive persons who will encourage you to press on even when things get hard. Check in and see how you're doing with your goal. If the goal is a monthly goal, you may want to have daily or weekly check-ins to see what progress has been made. This helps you redirect energy and change course if something you're doing isn't working and you aren't making progress. It's better to see this sooner than later, while you can still adapt with enough time to succeed.